gets it over here to Steven Lopez, who fouled out yesterday. Underneath, can't get it to fall there by the shot attempted by Banks. Controlled down by Tempe Prep. This is Jordan with the basketball. Trying to get in the corner. They can hit from the outside. The shot good for three by Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. And McWhirter on the season, averaging 16.7 points a game. Underneath it goes to Banks, baseline. Can't get it to fall. Tipped around Neal, got it, and a foul on the play. Foul will be against Tempe Prep. And Nolan Bailey will pick up the foul, the 6-foot junior. Josh Neal at the line. Josh Neal averaging 56% on free throws. He misses that one. Josh Neal yesterday had 8 points in that semifinal win against Mogollon. He gets that one. Now 3-1 in the favor of Tempe Prep Knights, who can put up the three. James Phillips was big yesterday. Didn't hear a lot out of Huerta McWhirter. They get a three from James Phillips. James Phillips yesterday led his team with 19 points, and he had 3 3-pointers. Here's Aiden Honiger giving out to number 2 Lopez. Down to Banks, back out to Honiger for three. He's got it. Aiden Honiger. He was shooting 34% for 3 points. He hits that one. Yesterday he had 12 points in that semifinal win. And in that ball game, he had no 3-pointers, but he hits that one. Underneath, they try to go to Bailey. Tipped out. Here is Aiden Honiger on the fast break. Got it. Honiger, 5 points now. Honiger, good court vision. And he's able to take it all the way down. In fact, his coach says 5-star court vision, distributing the basketball. James Phillips has it down in the corner now, being trapped. Mohave accelerated, and Tempe Prep tied up 6 apiece. Phillips down low, looking for Huerta McWhirter. And again, they'll swing it around. Outside shot, no good there by Nolan Bailey. Cleared out with the ball, Honiger. Honiger will take it, puts it up. And the basket will count, and there'll be a blocking foul on Tempe Prep. Foul is on Nolan Bailey. That'll be a second foul. And let's see if they will pull anybody off the bench. And this time, the shot, free throw, got it. And right now, Jackson Williams, number 11, goes in for Nolan Bailey. Jackson Williams had a really good game yesterday. He had 5 points. Now, he averaged almost 10 a game, but it was his defense coming off that bench was really effective yesterday in helping Tempe Prep to get that win over Mogollon yesterday. Swing it down low, baseline. That's Lopez helping to break it up. Honiger has it. Honiger looking, and blocking foul will be against number 42, Christian Milner. So Mohave Accelerated is forcing the action here. They are the 1A West Region champions. Now, they certainly have been together for a long time. The 7 top players have been together going all the way back to Boys and Girls Club basketball. Now they, against the man-to-man, run a variant of that Kansas Jacob offense with a little bit of a flex. They'll run some triangle to get motion. This time, good bucket by Josh Neal. 11-6. Mohave Accelerated. Gets outside. Tempe Prep shot by Jackson Williams on the three is no good. Here is Honiger going to the bucket. Got it. And right now, Tempe Prep calls a timeout. We have a break in the action. Our score in the AIA Class 1A Boys Basketball Championship from the Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott Valley. 13-6. Mohave Accelerated in the lead. They were behind early, but really stepped it up here. Midway first quarter. And again, good defensive play by Aiden Honiger. You'll notice the NAZ, the logo similar to the Phoenix Suns, Naz Suns. They used to play here. They're a G League team, got sold, moved out of town, changed the name. It's a longer court. It's the NBA size than a high school court. It's longer. So, again, what about the conditioning? At this point in the year, well, played a lot of basketball with the high pace. Can they keep it up? We'll see. Honegger with the basketball. Tough defense from Mohave Accelerated. Very versatile team. Hit the outside shot. They can go inside, as they showed yesterday with Banks. And that'll get knocked away. Banks yesterday with 17 points, mostly inside. Lucas Leslie with a steal. Throws it out of bounds, but tipped away by James Phillips of Tempe Prep. 4:02 remaining first quarter. Mohave Accelerated out to Banks. Got it. He's got that little jumper just outside the key free throw area. Makes him effective because he can also score down low. Does a good job hustling back on defense. That's Jordan with a three-point shot. Tyrone Jordan gets in on the scoring. Yesterday, Tyrone Jordan, he had only 1 point yesterday. He averaged 12.7 on the season. Cut into the bucket. Lucas Leslie can't get it. And that is Banks with a rebound, but is blocked by 35. Gavin Rickard into the ball game off the bench. And they get up and in to Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. Gavin Rickard yesterday had a big game off the bench, 14 points, and also played some really good defense against Leading Edge to help Tempe Prep with the win to get in here to the state final. Now, programs, these two somewhat similar. Now, Mohave Accelerated has had more success over the last 3 or 4 years for sure. They got in the state finals last year. But they'd had a string where they had not been in the playoffs until about 2019, whereas Tempe Prep had been quite a long time themselves. They returned finally to the playoffs after a long time absence themselves. In fact, for them, the last time they made the playoffs still this year was 2014. David Lane, the head coach, doing a fantastic job his first season here. Pushing foul, I believe that'll go against Honegger. It is Aiden Honegger. That's his first foul, and that's the first foul on Mohave Accelerated. Pretty interesting considering the fast-paced action here and the inside physicality. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go first quarter. That's Jordan running the lane, Tyrone Jordan. And nice underneath offensive rebound. Got it for 42. Christopher Milner. And right there, again, they do a little bit of press in the hands of Aiden Honegger. He'll call out the play. 2:20 left to go, first quarter. Mohave Accelerated up by 2. Banks underneath, trying to get it knocked away. Williams knocks that one away. Here's Banks. Down the floor goes Phillips. Wants to pull up for 3. Anticipated. Stolen there by Owen Davis. Up. Got it. Owen Davis's first 2 points of the day. He had 2 points yesterday, averaging about 4.5 on the season. He had a high of 14 in one game against Leading Edge back on January the 8th. Outside shot no good. Tempe Prep, nice rebound underneath as Banks got it blocked, but nope. They're going to call a foul on that one. Fouls against 33, Lucas Leslie. That'll be his first and second team foul, but shooting Tyrone Jordan, who has 3 points already in the game on a three-pointer, and he can't get that one to fall. He'll be shooting 2. He was in the process of shooting when he was fouled. Here's his second free throw attempt, and it won't fall. Rebound goes Josh Neal, averaging about 10 rebounds a game. They push it down, but hit by Huerta McWhirter. Mohave Accelerated offensively against the man-to-man. They will run a variant again of a flex. They'll run the triangle against the zone. Nice spin move, a block there by Milner, Christopher Milner, 2 blocks already in this game. Pull up by Huerta McWhirter on the floor. Hustle there by Tempe Prep. And I believe, looks like Jackson Williams banged up a little bit there. He said he's all right. Well, the Mohave Accelerated crowd didn't like that call. 13 foul on Mohave Accelerated, but in the process of shooting, it'll be Jackson Williams to the line. 17-13. Nope, they're going to say it was not in the process of shooting. 17-13. Mohave Accelerated up by 4, and a pushing foul called against Stephen Lopez, the senior. That'll be his second foul, 14 foul. You have to have 7 to get into the one-on-one bonus. Tempe Prep this season averaging 60 points a game. That one gets stolen away. Here's Aiden Honiger up to the hole, got it. And we get a whistle. Also, Tempe Prep comes in averaging right now about 60 points a game. Opponents 44. For Mohave Accelerated averaging 63. Opponents giving up 43. We'll keep it right here. Stories last a lifetime with a DVD or a digital download. Ball champ Valley Christian 65-48. So they're looking to get the school's first state championship. Inbounding the basketball, Jackson Williams. They'll have full court pressure there. Stephen Lopez will pick up the passer. Huerta McWhirter with the basketball. About 1 minute remaining. First quarter gets in the hands of point guard Tyrone Jordan, who has 3 points in the ballgame, a three-pointer. And you're going to say he walks. Right now, the leading scorer in the ball game is number 1, Aiden Honiger for Mohave Accelerated. He has 10 points. Phillips back in the lineup, replacing number 35, Gavin Rickard, in the lineup for Tempe Prep. As they are getting several players into this lineup, was right now, for the most part, Mohave Accelerated staying with the starters, except for one exception right on the floor now is number 20. And right now, down the floor they go. Aiden Honiger. That'll be a second. That might come up big later. This is Huerta McWhirter. He misses that one. Huerta McWhirter averaged almost 15 points a game. He had 6 points yesterday. He was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He misses that one. And so the ball will go over to Mohave Accelerated. 34 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. 19-13, Mohave Accelerated in the lead. Down low, back out. To the hoop, blocked by Jackson Williams. And we have a foul. Foul is on number 13, Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. That's his first foul. At the line shooting 2, Josh Neal. He misses that one. He's now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Back in lineup, Tyson Banks. Got it. 4 points for Josh Neal. 20-13, Mohave Accelerated. The basket quickly transitioned to James Phillips. He has 5 points in the ball game. They'll pick up man-to-man on the full court way. trap it out front. They'll launch a long one, and it falls short as we come to the end of the first quarter of the AIA 1A Boys Basketball Championship game. Our score, Mohave Accelerated 20, Tempe Prep 15. This is the NFHS Network. Shot for Aiden, and the foul will be against Ramon Lopez, his first. So James Phillips will go to the line, shooting 2. He has 5 points in that first quarter. Averaging on the season 13.2. Got it. He has 6 points on the day so far. Free throw up, got it. James Phillips' 2 free throws make it 29-17 now in favor of Mohave Accelerated. Now Tempe Prep jumped out to pretty quick lead in that first quarter, but right now it's been the really pressure defense coming up with turnovers and converting on those, by the way, as well, make it big. Right now with the basketball, Aiden Honiger, number 1. Out top, looking underneath. This is going to be Banks. Twist, turns, too far under, gets it outside, no good. Rebound tipped around. And right now, there'll be a foul on the play. Austin Brousseau, number 20. And so that'll be his first. So Austin Brousseau wearing number 20 tonight. And the ball goes in possession to Mohave Accelerated. 29-17. Right now with the lead, Mohave Accelerated. Mohave Accelerated. This season on a 16-game win streak. That's their best on the season. For Tempe Prep, their current win streak at 9 games is their high for the season. Honiger goes to the bucket, can't get it. Tipped around. Able to get it out is 35, Gavin Rickard. Triple covered, did a good job getting it out. And up to number 13, that's Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. 7 points for him this evening. About 3:20 remaining second quarter. A 10-point lead for Mohave Accelerated. Good pressure defense from Tempe Prep. They like that man-to-man defense, and they'll do this 2-2-1 press out here. And it'll be Jackson Williams. That'll be his first foul. And now in the bonus will be Mohave Accelerated. Number 33, Lucas Leslie at the line. Lucas Leslie is 69% free throw shooter. He had 2 points yesterday in that semifinal win. His free throw is good. In fact, his 2 points yesterday were 2 free throws. Lucas Leslie on the season averaging almost 11 points a game. He's a junior. Got it. Now a 31-19 lead for Mohave Accelerated. They have on the floor Honiger, Leslie, Neal, Banks, and Owen Davis. On the floor for Tempe Prep, you got Tyrone Jordan, Jackson Williams, 35, Gavin Rickard, 41, Nolan Bailey. And let's see, do we see also 13, Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. Underneath the Neal, double team there. And they're going to say 3-second lane violation. They'll turn it over. 2:52 to go here in this second quarter of the 1A Boys State Championship game. Tempe Prep, number 2 seed against number 1 Mohave Accelerated. And this time he tried to force it off somebody's leg. Did Nolan Bailey, didn't work. He turns the ball over, his foot on the line. So that goes over again at suffocating defense for Mohave Accelerated. And that defense, that man-to-man defense on the help sides. They'll run zones, 2-3 wide, 3-2, 1-3-1. And head coach Scott Neal says that Josh Neal defensively is on the ball defensive glove. Also, Honiger, a good one as well. Nice dipsy-do layup attempt blocked there by Neal against Williams. But Huerta McWhirter has it, kicks it back out up top. About 2 minutes and under 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter of this 1A Boys State Championship game. They try to go long ways, and both teams getting a little sloppy here as we get near halftime. Williams stops, pops, got it. 2-point shot. Jackson Williams, his first 2 points in the ball game. They trap him up top. They come up with a turnover against Honiger. Here is going to the bucket. No good by Nolan Bailey. And let's see, a whistle and a pushing foul. And they're going to call that foul, let's see, against Tempe Prep. So the ball back over. Nolan Bailey. That'll be his third. And I'll have to take him out. Back in the game, James Phillips in the ball game for Tempe Prep. Now, yesterday, he had a big game where he had 19 points with 3 3-pointers. So far in the game, he has 7 points. Timeout on the floor. James 1-2 rock. Far. Misses that one. Underneath, rebound Milner back in there. They'll get it to the point guard, Tyrone Jordan, number 14. He gets it up, can't get it to fall on the bank shot. Rebound there by Austin Brousseau, number 20. Trying to get the ball back out top. Brousseau with it. He is a junior, 6'4", good size. Back down to him after the pass from number 10. Banks gets blocked from behind. 1 minute left to go, second quarter. Outside shot, Jackson Williams doing well with it yesterday. Can't get it to fall at this point, but it will be retained by Tempe Prep. Tempe Prep, they'll run that flex, 1-4 low high. Their leading scorers, McWhirter and Phillips. And they get a 2-point shot. Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. He has 9 points in the ball game, including a 3-pointer. Huerta McWhirter averages nearly 15 points a game. And last year he averaged almost 17 points a game. Right to the hole goes Honiger. Can't get it to drop, but Banks with the rebound on the hustle. The big guy. Down low it goes to Leslie. Up and in. And a foul. Foul will be against, I believe, Milner. No, 13, Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. That'll be his second. Now, in terms of fouls right now, they got 3 on Nolan Bailey, 41. Christopher Milner, 42, has 2. 2 for Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. Here is Lucas Leslie, 2 of 3 from the line. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound goes Tempe Prep. Still kind of hanging around here, 33-23. Huerta McWhirter hits the 3. 12 points for Huerta McWhirter. Turnaround jumper by Brusso, no good, and we come to halftime. Our score is Mohave Accelerated 33 and Tempe Prep 26. You are watching the AIA 1A Boys State Championship on the NFHS Network.
Bob, to get your six
For Milner, 7 points for number 30, James Phillips. Foul situation, and then on 2 points at West Region. And a big this year, 28th, 88-20 in the 6th quarter. For Rock Point, they had their season canceled last year. They were the state champs last season. Last time they were even in the playoffs, and a winning record itself, same year, 2014. We get started now. Third quarter action with the basketball. Tempe Prep, Tyrone Jordan to the hole, can't come up with it. Rebound underneath. That's going to be Josh Neal. Again, the son of the coach, Scott Neal. 7 of the top players have played together for a long time, going all the way back to boys and girls club basketball action when they were just in elementary school. And it shows. They really know each other's game. Aiden Honegger out there on defense. Here is Huerta McWhirter with a bucket. He has 14 points. He had 6 points yesterday in the semifinals, and 4 of those were free throws. Not a big pressure defense. They trapped midcourt. Wow, NBA 3. Honegger tries it, no good. Rebound, banks underneath. Can't get it to fall. Good job boxing out underneath for the undersized James Phillips. He pushes it ahead. Huerta McWhirter to the bucket. So here comes Tempe Prep. Now, Tempe Prep themselves against Leading Edge Academy in the semifinals, they trailed 30-26. They ended up winning that game 58-41 with a strong second half. Defensive effort, just like right now. They force the turnover. They throw it in the corner. No good. Rebound underneath, taken there by Steven Lopez. 33-30. It's close this game's been in a while. 6:15 to go third quarter. They're applying more pressure defensively. Banks with a shot. Tyson Banks, 4 points. And they get a whistle. Pushing foul. Foul goes against Mohave Accelerated. 33, Lucas Leslie. That'll be his second foul. Now, in terms of anyone in foul trouble, well, 2 fouls apiece for Honegger, Lopez, and Lucas Leslie. But Mohave Accelerated has that bench tipped away there by Honegger. Outside shot no good by James Phillips. Huerta McWhirter goes to the hole, can't get it to fall, and a nice fake. Honegger with the rebound. He'll push it up, and he's fouled by Tyrone Jordan, number 14 of Tempe Prep. And that'll be second team foul. Oh, first team foul, rather. Lucas Leslie, 33. Stephen Lopez, number 2. Number 1, Aiden Honegger on the floor. Mohave Accelerated, Josh Neal, 11. And Tyson Banks, number 10. Mohave Accelerated's Honegger shoots, can't get it to fall, tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Tempe Prep basketball. Tempe Prep has on the floor number 30, James Phillips. Also Milner in there, 42. Huerta McWhirter got it for 3, and wow, he's got it going here in the third quarter. All 7 of his team points. Now 35-32, Mohave Accelerated lead. Mohave Accelerated had a pretty good lead on Mogollon yesterday, but let them get back into it and closed out finally with the win by the score inside bucket, 56-53. Lucas Leslie with a bucket. And right now with the basketball to the hole. Can't do it. Ball over now to Mohave Accelerated. So 56-53 win in the semis yesterday for Mohave Accelerated over Mogollon, but again, they had a pretty large lead for most of that ball game. At one time led by 15, ended up winning that ball game there by 3. This time can't get it to fall. Rebound, Milner. Gives it to Banks. Down low, Nolan Bailey rather. Inside it goes, and traveling on Tempe Prep. 37-32 with about 4:26 to go third quarter. Owen Davis in the lineup. He'll be replacing Stephen Lopez, number 2 in the lineup for Mohave Accelerated. Aiden Honegger will inbound the ball. Somebody we haven't seen much of for Tempe Prep is 35 Gavin Rickard, who yesterday had 14 points. As soon as I say it, there he is. Matching up against Banks. Brousseau with the ball. Outside shot, Leslie can't get it to fall, too strong. Brousseau with the rebound, can't hang on to it. Down the floor they go. Here comes Phillips. Phillips will go right to the hole, got it. He has 9 points in the ball game. Yesterday he ended up with 19, including 3 3-pointers. Averaging 11.3 points a game on the season. Shot from the free throw line and a foul. It'll be against number 35, Gavin Rickard. That senior 6'7", is first. That'll send Lucas Leslie to the line. And he'll be shooting 2. He's 2 of 3. Make it 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Lucas Leslie, 69% free throw shoot. Leslie, they'll run. Tyrone Jordan, 3-point shot, no good. Attempted. Got it. Within. And Owen Davis. Shots here. Not that too well.
Alone.
1A Boys State basketball. 33-26. We have the score right now of 44-38. Foul situations, 3 for number 8 in Honinger for Mohave Accelerated. And then we have 3 for Tempe Preps, number 35 Gavin Rickard and 41 Nolan Bailey. And also 3 on Lucas Leslie, number 33 of Mohave Accelerated. Trying to get that ball in bounds. They have it to Honinger. Getting pretty quiet offensively. After getting 10 points in that first quarter, he has 15 now for the game. Didn't shoot much at all in that third quarter. They get that ball inside to Tyson Banks. He has 6 points. Yesterday had 17, averaging just under 10 points a game on the season. Wide open, puts the ball up and in. Jackson Williams with the bucket for Tempe Prep. And they'll throw it. It'll go out of bounds. And right now, Tempe Prep with the basketball. 7:12 to go in this fourth quarter. It was Gabriel Huerta McWhirter, number 13 in the blue. Tempe Prep had that big third quarter. He had 9 points in that third quarter. 21 for the game. Inside blocked. Attempt shot by Jordan. Here's Honinger to the hole. Got it. His first 2 points since midway second quarter. And traveling for Tempe Prep. 48-40. 6:45 to go. Fourth quarter in this AIA 1A Boys State Championship game. This time they'll work it underneath. Turn around. Got it. Bucket by number 11, Josh Neal. Out top, Tyrone Jordan. On the wings. And right now, Nolan Bailey will turn that one over. So Tempe Prep run a little bit of problems now on turnovers here as they start the fourth quarter. They now trail by 10. We get also another substitution coming out, Leslie. And Stephen Lopez, number 2, back in. So they got their ball handlers in there. Honinger, number 1. Lopez, number 2. And also Owen Davis, number 3. They get that good pressure defense from Tempe Prep. Trapping up there. They got somebody up underneath, and he'll get fouled. They had Josh Neal down low. And the foul will go against 42, Christopher Milner. That'll be his third. That's the third player for Tempe Prep with 3 fouls. And Nolan Bailey, 41, and also 35, Gavin Rickard. Josh Neal at the line. He gets that one. Josh Neal at the free. He's been there a lot. His 9th free throw. Got it. 6 of 9. 12 points for him. Balanced scoring for Mohave Accelerated. Milner has it up off the glass over top of Banks. Christopher Milner, 6 points for him. Christopher Milner, 6 points yesterday in the semifinals, averaging 8 points a game. 5:47 remain in the fourth quarter. 52-42, 10-point lead here for Mohave Accelerated in the white. They'll get up top to Owen Davis. Underneath, look, nice play. He knew he was open, just couldn't come up with it. Trying to find Tyson Banks down there. So right now, will Tempe Prep be able to get back in it? Outside 3 attempted there by James Phillips. Can't get it to fall. Now James Phillips, he had a 3 back in the first quarter. He hasn't scored much since. He has 7, including 2 free throws. He was our leading scorer yesterday with 19 points and 3 3-pointers. Underneath, Banks. Running that motion offense. A bit of a triangle there. Honegger reach in foul on number 14. Tyrone Jordan, his second for Tempe Prep. And one more foul, they'll be in the bonus for Mohave Accelerated. And they're pretty good free throw shooting team is Mohave Accelerated. In fact, from the free throw line, they're, 57%. So not one of the better teams, but they've been pretty solid here in this game. Banks goes back outside to Owen Davis. There's his Honegger, gets his shot blocked by Milner. Neal comes up with it, can't get it to fall, and trying to get to Lopez underneath Neal, puts up Honegger. Lopez has it and finally picked up, nope, ball on the ground. What a sequence that was. And they're pulling apart a little bit. A lot of action down there on the court. And right now, so let's see, there was a little bit of activity, getting maybe a little heated down there. And timeout taken by head coach Scott Neal, Mohave Accelerated Patriots. 4:37 remaining in this AIA 1A Boys State Final. hsnetwork.com/SBP. Matt Showalter with you from the Toyota Finley Center in Prescott Valley, Arizona. This is the AIA 1A Boys State Final. 52-42, Mohave Accelerated, who made the finals last year, losing to North Valley Christian, have the lead by 10 points, and Tempe Prep saw something even coming out of that last time out there by Mohave Accelerated. They wanted to correct there. So that's their girls. She's that squad from 2 years ago that won it. Mohave Accelerated on defense here against Tempe Prep in the blue. James Phillips has been a little cool tonight in terms of points. Gives that one up, and Lucas Leslie will have it. The pressure applied here by Tempe Prep. Lopez with the basketball. They find Owen Davis, and this will be Tyson Banks over to Leslie. Underneath, he puts it up, and a foul. Now, he was way under that basket, but he did draw the foul on that. And the foul is going to be against number 42, Christopher Milner. That's his fourth. And that'll put Lucas Leslie at the free throw line, where he is 4 of 5, and Lucas Leslie 69% from the free throw line. He's got it. 9 points on the evening. Both of these schools looking for their first state title. 4 minutes left, fourth quarter. Free throw up, no good. Rebound goes Tempe Prep. Now we haven't heard much in this fourth quarter at all from 13 Huerta McWhirter. Outside shot by Phillips is no good. And pushing foul underneath after that offensive rebound by Milner. Fouls on number 10, Tyson Banks. That'll be his first. He has 6 points tonight. What's interesting about Banks is he's a big kid, about 6'5", physical. He doesn't foul very often. Pretty amazing, good self-control there like that and being aggressive within that. They lead out to Banks underneath. He'll get hacked. He'll go to the free throw line. I believe Jackson Williams on the foul there. Yep, that'll be Jackson Williams' second foul. And Tyson Banks to the line to shoot 2. Just about 3.5 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. And he can't get that to fall. So Tyson Banks on the season, a 53% free throw shooter. Got this one. He now has 7 points in the ball game. Number 35, and that's going to be Gavin Rickard, the 6'7" senior's got 3 fouls. He's in the ball game. Tyrone Jordan gives it off to Huerta McWhirter, who's the leading scorer in the ball game with 21. Down inside it goes Milner, turns around, and they're going to get a foul on number 10, Tyson Banks. 3:19 left to go fourth quarter. 54-42. Lead for Mohave Accelerated. Milner will be at the line, and he'll be shooting 2. Milner, 2 of 2 from the line so far today. Can't get that one to drop. Four of 8 from the line today so far for Tempe Prep. And he can't get that one to fall either. Mohave Accelerated with the basketball. They'll get in the hands of Aiden Honiger. The coaches in that 1A West region talk about just all-around complete player he is as well. They say his coach says he has got like tremendous court vision. In fact, he calls it 5-star court vision. And he's a real gritty kind of player, hustles on defense, and he's a clutch shooter as well. Right now, Lucas Leslie goes out. Substitute in Ramon Lopez, number 24. Outside shot there by Tyson Banks. Banks now has 9 points in the ball game. They extend their lead to 14. Outside shot there by Jackson Williams. Williams has 7 points. Williams yesterday had 5 points, and that went over leading edge. A little bit of full court pressure underneath. Tyson shot up by Tyson Banks. And a player down on the court, Jackson Williams. So Tyson Banks open up in this fourth quarter. He has 7 in this quarter. He has 11 so far for the ball game, and Williams is up now. Let's see whether or not he remains in the game. They're going to bring him out. They'll sub in. So Jackson Williams will go to the bench. They have Gavin Rickard, 35. They'll also put in 41 Nolan Bailey will go back in. It's a pretty good size on that front line there to battle against Tyson Banks, number 10. But other than him, and Josh Neal, of course, is a pretty good sized kid too, but he's been playing more out there on the perimeter. They got good size down there for Tempe Prep. Outside shot, no good. And a foul will be against Mohave Accelerated with about 2.5 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. To the line, Nolan Bailey. He'll be shooting 2. Nolan Bailey had 8 points in the semifinals, 2 of 2 from the free throw line yesterday. He gets his first one. 58-46, within 12, but they better get going on it. They have to take some threes. Down by 11. Full court pressure. Man-to-man. Broken. Lucas Leslie back in there in it. Josh Neal underneath. Got it. Big bucket by Josh Neal. He has 14 points in the ball game. Huerta McWhirter from outside can get it to fall. 13-point lead now from Mohave Accelerated. And we're near the 2-minute mark in the fourth quarter. And now Mohave Accelerated will pull it out a little bit. Take some time off the clock. And for then, turn. And shot up, no good. Lucas Leslie up, too strong. Rebound, Josh Neal, they'll kick it back out. About 1:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. And a foul on Tyrone Jordan. That'll be his third. 1:45 to go with a 13-point lead for Mohave Accelerated. Free throw up, got it. So Honegger with his free throw there. Second one up, he's got it. He has a total of 19 points in this ball game. He had 12 points yesterday. Rebound taken there, and we're going to get a foul on the play. And right now, we're going to have a foul. Gavin Rickard, his fourth. So that'll put Tyson Banks on the line, and he'll be shooting two. His first free throw up, and it's no good. From the free throw line, he's 1 of 3 so far. A couple of substitutions in there. Awaiting his second free throw attempt. And doesn't get it. 1:35 to go. Outside shot taken by Jackson Williams, no good. Milner with the rebound. Here's Banks from the corner. And Tyson Banks cleans it up with the rebound, and a foul underneath by Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. .21 points to lead his team. That'll put Banks back to the line. .11 points in the game so far for Tyson Banks. And he's 1 of 4 from the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2 here. He got it. Tyson Banks had a high of 24 points this year against North Valley Christian on February the 2nd, and his high in rebounds is 12. Josh Neal comes out. His head coach is his dad, Scott Neal. Gets a good hug, and also from the crowd, get good applause. He gets those 2 free throws, outside three-pointer. Aiden Honegger with a basketball. And we have a foul on the play. 13, Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. That'll be his fourth. That'll put Aiden Honegger on the line. And he should be shooting probably 2 on this one. Yes, he'll be shooting 2 because they 10 or more fouls now on Tempe Prep. Got the free throw. 20 points in the ball game for Aiden Honegger. And got that one. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining, fourth quarter. 19-point lead now. Make it 17 for Mohave Accelerated. First 2 points in this fourth quarter for Gabriel Huerta McWhirter. We'll have the trophy presentation following this game. They go around the key. Here's Huerta McWhirter. Can't get it to fall. Rebound underneath there by Ramon Lopez. So now under a minute now in this ball game. With the basketball, Aiden Honegger. Tremendous tournaments, tremendous career. He's a senior. Lopez with it. Gets it stolen away. With the basketball is Huerta McWhirter. Can't get it to fall. Jackson Williams does after a couple of attempts. And right now, with 32 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter, 66 to 51. Mohave 7 years until this year under first-year head coach David Lane getting here into the finals. Tyson Banks subbed out, the junior. Different players getting into the ball game. Josh Neal back in. Aiden Honegger still out there. Steve Lopez from Mohave Accelerated. 28 seconds remaining in fourth quarter. Honegger at the line. He'll be shooting 2. And from the free throw line, 5 of 5. Misses that one. He had a high of 28 points this season. Right now, 21 points.